Currently living in Australia, I have a higher likelihood of developing melanoma, a form of skin cancer. Cancer is a malignant tumor that can or has already metastasized. Let me put that into simpler words. Now imagine this. Your body is a tiny micronation of 37.3 trillion cells. Each cells have 46 books of instructions that they all read. Of course, they all read and translate different sections of the books so to maintain the everyday functions of your body by specializing in the different fields of expertise. Neural cells are the messengers, your circulatory, the transport system, and there's a group of cells known as the immune cells that acts as the military to fight against pathogens in order to maintain the sovereignty of your tiny nation. Some examples of these cells are macrophages, neutrophils, B and T cells. Cancer, however, are not your typical pathogens. You see, they were once your happy, law-abiding, tax-paying cells, but due to carcinogens such as radiation from the sun or tobacco in cigarettes, their books have been damaged. Now just reads one main instruction: must divide. And what's the harm in cell dividing? I mean, all healthy cells divide too, right? Yes, but healthy cells only do it up to a certain limit, about 50 to 70 times, and that depends on the length of the telomeres that protect the books from damages as cells undergo mitosis. But in cancerous cells, they continue to divide and do not know when to stop. Not undergoing apoptosis or programmed cell death at the appropriate times mean that the cell grow unchecked. The cells that grow unchecked becomes a tumor and then soon enough can metastasize by blood, lymph, or physical piercing into outer cavities, known as transcoelemic metastasis. So how do we stop them? Lucky for our bodies, the military cells also have a role to play in controlling the new cancer cells. Natural killer cells, for example, are activated by the lack of MHC1 complex on cancer cells, and they release granules of enzymes that breaks down cancer cells. However, some cancer are smart and targets the inhibitory receptors of our natural killer cells, causing them to be ineffective. So the million, or should I say trillion-dollar question is, can we cure it? We can treat certain cancers with radiation, surgery, or chemotherapy. However, they're not always successful. On top of that, the disease's ability to move between body regions make it harder for scientists and doctors to pinpoint. Keep in mind, cancer is not one single disease. There are over 200 types of cancer, each of them unique to different people and their lifestyles. So the short answer is not in our lifetime, not anytime soon. There is one thing cancer can't do, and that's to destroy our hopes and humanity's strongest urge of curiosity. It is only because we're able to discuss and learn about them are we able to come up with better plans and strategy to fight them.